What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. So glad you could join me, everyone, for today's episode of Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. We do a video every day of the week, 2 on Monday, and I like to go live on Friday and Saturday nights with some playthroughs. But Tuesdays I dedicate to this show, this episode. And what is this? It's a simple bullet points. That's all about what it is I enjoy about titles. Not a full review, not a how-to play, just the bullet points as to what it is I enjoy. So why don't you join me down the table, my friends, and I'll tell you what it is that I've enjoyed over all these years of a touch of evil. Now, A Touch of Evil takes the idea of the Headless Horseman, especially the old Sleepy Hollow movie with Christina Ricci and Johnny Depp. It takes it and it definitely ramps it up to 11. This game, yes, it has the Headless Horseman. It also has a lot of other malicious enemies that are going to bedevil you and your crew, whether you're playing cooperatively or competitively or even solo. The game has a much darker sense. And the game also has a lot of secrets that need to be uncovered. In fact, that's something that I really do love about this game. And there are so many aspects that I do. But the idea of the townsfolk, the town elders, the use of them in this board game as a DM would use them as NPCs in an RPG is a great touch of evil. But no, it is really a great touch. And it may be my favorite part of this great and fantastic game that we have. So the aspect of going around the town, trying to find the secrets, while at the same time uncovering, well, basically gossip, town gossip. And it's all set in the time period of muskets and tri-corner hats. And there's not a lot of games that are placed in that time period. This game is made as an homage to sort of the late 50s, early 60s style of B horror films. And there were a few of them that were periods set in Pilgrim times, or at least early American times. And this does harken back to those movies. It does a great job of capturing that feel thematically that those movies and stories generated and putting it here into the board game. And it does so by reaching out and pulling even more supernatural elements into these stories than could have been imagined by the writers writing about satanic cults in Pilgrim times. And another part of this whole movie feel, this cinematic, thematic horror feel that it gives, that I feel that it gives, is this great cliffhanger. Now, it isn't the Flying Frog Press has a different cliffhanger game, but this does give you the feeling and the sensation of those old movie serials with a little bit of a cliffhanger feel to it. It does a great job. It went out of its way to say, I want to be like this, and it fully succeeded. Now, the components I really love. I love the components. They're done well. Everything. The board is beautiful. It's small. The board doesn't take up a big footprint. And that's good because there are 2 other core expansions to this that are specifically made to build the board out. And by the time you're done, you have, as far as large boards go, you have about average size for a large board. But individually, each of these boards are a nice fit on the table. The cards are great. They're good stock plastic cards. I've enjoyed them. The miniatures look amazing and fantastic. And the images that this, like most, though not all, of the Flying Frog production games uses is like cinematic cosplay time period actors kind of thing. And it works great. I think that in itself is something that adds on even more to the sort of B horror film thematic sensation that it's trying to bring forward. Oh, it definitely does help. Yeah, I've had fun with this game cooperatively, competitively, and solo. It works well each and every single way. There's a couple of nice small box expansions for it to help you build out not only extra characters to play, heroes to play, but also some extra supernatural entities, monstrosities, creatures, enemies that you're going to have to face off against. I've enjoyed this game every single time it's at the table, and I honestly don't think anyone that has played this game with me has had anything less than a good, fun experience. So if you're looking for that odd time period, thematically enhanced horror board game, then my friends, please look no further than A Touch of Evil.